Welcome to Second Take, the show that focuses on the issues behind the news. Mining Weekly editor Martin Creamer joins me today to unpack the latest in the mining industry. Welcome, Martin.
Thanks, Ashley.
Now, Harmony Gold has welcomed the president's decision to lift the license cap on own-generated electricity, calling it a very welcome opportunity.
Well, I tell you, it's more than that, because when I listened to Harmony Gold this week, I was astounded, because I suddenly realized that when you've got deep-level, energy-intensive mines like this, you're going to face huge carbon tax bills. And they're already talking about having to pay 80 million probably by 2023 and 250 million in carbon tax by 2030. So on the one hand, they've been trying to get renewable energy going since 2017, and they still haven't got one approval. And at least now, the president has said you can go up to 100 megawatts. I think a lot of these people will need more than that to avoid carbon taxes. I mean, at the moment, you can imagine that a deep level mine like that they've got, well, they've got several of them. They've got 9 underground mines. They've got an open cast mine, and in Papua New Guinea, all their energy is clean. They use hydropower in Papua New Guinea, but in South Africa, they rely on coal being burnt to generate electricity. And when it does that, it actually causes the carbon to go into the air, and then you are taxed on the basis of the energy you're using. So on the one hand, NERSA has been painfully slow letting these people go ahead. If they had let them go ahead in 2017, at least they would have started to learn the ropes and get bigger systems in place. But they're waiting for 30 megawatt in the Free State. That was going to be their starting point. And now, you've got this boogeyman of carbon tax on the other side. So I think it's a message for all deep level mines in South Africa. They're going to have to move very, very fast, generate clean electricity, make sure that they don't use diesel underground anymore, and make sure that they don't rely heavily on Eskom's coal-fired power. Because if they do, the taxman is going to hit them hard.
Now, Bambili Energy has 15 hydrogen and fuel cell linked deployment projects that are expected to be completed by March next year. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, Zanele Mbata has done an incredible job. I remember from Nkwala Resources where she was linked up to Lonmin Platinum. And of course, that gave her massive insight into the platinum world, the potential for beneficiation, the potential for hydrogen. So, she started working on this with Bambili, and she's already got one system in at one military hospital in Pretoria where she's sorted out intensive care unit tents and all sorts of hospital tents during COVID using fuel cell power and using these fuel cells which provide you with standalone electricity. She's now got 15 projects that she's working on with Bambili, and they've got tremendous partners. I mean, they've got global partners that are coming in from all parts of the world, because these partners see huge opportunity in Africa. To go into Africa where 500 million people are saying they're not getting proper electricity, this is a major opportunity. So I think we're going to hear quite a lot from Bambili, because they're also involved along the hydrogen corridor. And that hydrogen corridor is going to set South Africa off along the hydrogen route. And of course, behind all this is Platinum Group Metals as the background of Zanele Mbata put her into this whole system because of what platinum does to catalyze the hydrogen, going back into electricity, and to provide the world with zero emission electricity. So massive prospects ahead there.
Finally, Martin, can you tell us about South Africa's involvement with a crucial international project aimed at taking key hydrogen technology down the cost curve?
Yeah, we've heard of SherLOHCk, but this project is called SherLOHCk, but it's spelled with the liquid organic hydrogen carrier. So it's LOHC in between. And this is being developed by the European Union, and it's being funded by the European Union, but they are trying to hasten and accelerate all sorts of solutions globally. And they know that South Africa has been working in this field since 2012. We've been producing hydrogen from solar power since 2012. They know where we are. So they've asked our research and developers to get going with them And of course, Northwest University, the Hydrogen South Africa, known as HySA, that HySA infrastructure section, they are getting moving on that, and they've already made their first contribution. So hopefully, the actual hydrogen economy will be more economic. They need to bring it down the cost curve fast, because already we see activity all over the world. And they also technically need to make it catalyze in a zippier fashion. And that is what is going on now with the help of South Africans at HySA Infrastructure, which is attached to Northwest University.
Martin, thanks so much for speaking to us.
It's a great pleasure, Sashni.
That's it for today. Join us again next week for more news analysis on the local and global mining industries. And don't forget to listen to the audio version of our Mining Weekly daily email newsletter.